Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Keto Granny. Do you know that I just got through doing a video, the second one this morning, and I taped that video for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then when I got finished and went to check it, it wasn't even recording. That is so frustrating when that happens. That is so frustrating when that happens. And I already have a problem with the recording because of my phone. I have an Android, and that's what I usually use to make my videos and everything. And trying to record 15 minutes, it's already very, very hard for me to do. I have to find a lot to talk about within 15 minutes. But I wanted to hop on and say my name is Linda. They call me Keto Granny. If you follow me, you know that I share my weight loss journey and my weight loss tips, because that's what I feel like, it's most important, that I want people to know about, that they can lose weight no matter what. If you have followed me, then you saw me lose weight from my biggest 368 to where I am presently, which is down to 238 pounds this morning. And I'll say up to 238 pounds because I got down lower, but I gained a few pounds back for the Christmas holidays because I haven't been doing my alternate day fasting like I had at first. I was doing 2 to 3 days a week of alternate day fasting, and right now I've only probably done about a couple of days of alternate day fasting since Christmas. But anyhow, that's what works best for me, is the alternate day fasting, you all. And so if you see me and you see me pick up a few extra pounds, it's something that I'm not worried about or concerned about, because since I've been doing the alternate day fasting, it's been working so well for me. And I found that when I do that, I lose anywhere from 3 to 4 pounds, and sometimes maybe just a little bit more, by adding an alternate day fasting to my eating plan, or my non-eating plan, however you want to call it. But it works so good for me. And then when I don't complete the 36-hour fast that I'm doing, it can turn into a 24-hour fast, which still has a lot of great benefits with it also. So fasting, I wish I would have started fasting or learned more about how important fasting is as part of a weight loss journey, a lot sooner in my weight loss journey. I've always heard about fasting, and then I've always used intermittent fasting, but I have never done the extended long periods of fasting, because I really didn't think that I could, and it was mainly because of the medications that I took. But I did talk to my doctors and everything, and ask them, let them know about different things that I wanted to do. I wanted to try the extended fast, and I wanted to do 36-hour fasting. Asked them, could I do this? And they said yes. Now, some of my doctors even encouraged me. One of my doctors encouraged me, my cardiologist. He gave me a high five and told me that was great, that I was walking to 10,000 steps a day, and, all of these things. So I really do like my cardiologist, because, like I said, he gives me encouragement. The others, not so much, but my cardiologist does. I am learning a lot. Usually when I go to the doctor, I'll go back and I'll look at my after patient visit summary. And from there, I'll do some research to see what the doctor's talking about. If he's talking about something I don't understand, look at the diagnoses and different stuff like that. Sometimes I'll research the medications that I'm taking, or if they're adding in something new. I'd like to know why, and different things like that. So I do a lot of research just to find out what's going on with my body, and what's working with my body, and what's not working with my body, and what I can improve, what I cannot improve, and then maybe the outcomes of everything, what I'm supposed to expect. That's my phone reminding me, hey, it's time for you to start door dashing. You signed up to start door dashing at 9 o'clock, so we want you to get your butt out there and get to going. And that's what that noise is on my phone. So I'm going to have to get through in a minute and just get ready to go ahead and start door dashing, you all. But like I said, I've gotten on here several times this morning and last night trying to make videos so that I could, do a 15 or 20-minute video. But my phone will not let me do that. I don't care how hard I try. And even when I'm out, if I'm trying to shoot a short or something, my phone freezes up. It's horrible. It's horrible, the service that I have right now. And I probably need to go back and cut out what I said about the service before, but this service is just not working for me. It's just not working for me. And you know what? I've never had an iPhone before, so I think that's something that I'm going to try is an iPhone. I've never had one, but everyone who's recording with them, they seem to, work really, really well, gives good quality picture and everything. Now, I'm using an Android. Right now, I'm just using the camera that's on my laptop because my phone won't let me record. It keeps cutting off and saying that I only have, that it's too hot right now. Let it cool down and then try recording again later. Wow, this phone has been running hot like that since I got it, since I signed up with the company and got this phone. Anyhow, I'm not going to complain about that because complaining gets me nowhere. Complaining gets me nowhere. Anyhow, everybody has been talking about getting their YouTube channels to grow, you all, and I got interested in that also, and I got monetized. Once I got monetized, I only got one check. You have to hit a certain threshold. You have to hit a certain threshold with your views and everything of $100 during the month in order to receive any type of check. So when I got monetized, I just figured that, okay, that just means people are going to watch my videos and then I'll get checks. But it did not work like that at all. So after being monetized, I just kept on still posting. And what it does is it just builds up your checks until you get up to that threshold of $100, and that's when your checks get released. I'm so excited to get my second check from YouTube, you all. A lot of people don't know what it takes to get monetized on YouTube. But they have so many people talking about it now. You just need 4,000 watch hours, you all. Don't confuse that with 4,000 views, which I did at first. You need 4,000 watch hours, which comes out to about 200,000 views from what I understand. And it's something that's achievable. There are different ways that you can get your watch hours in. You can have people play your playlist. You can join groups and they, help you. They play your playlist. You can have friends and family, play your playlist, but you have to have 4,000 watch hours. You also need 1,000 subscribers to your channel. And there are different ways to get subscribers. Everybody gives a lot of tips on how to get more subscribers. They give you tips on how to get more views. But after you get these 4,000 watch hours, or, close, like I said, 200,000 views, and you get your 1,000 subscribers, you become monetized. Yes, you become monetized on YouTube, where you can make money. Now, after you make the money, you still have to put in work. You still have to do the work. You still have to put out good quality videos that people like to watch. You may be thinking that you're putting out some good quality videos, but you'll notice that people aren't watching them. You're probably going to have to go back to the drawing table, which I have had to do a lot. And like I said, I've been putting out videos since 2018. I remember that's when I put out my first video. And I haven't been getting a lot of views, a lot of traction, or anything on YouTube a lot. They said that if you be more consistent, that you would get more views. So I started being more consistent on my channel. I started trying to put out a video a day, or at least 3 to 4 videos a week. But the I don't want to say the catch is consistency is the key, and you have to have a plan behind being consistent, you all. You have to make those videos, like they said, you really do have to make those videos for 15 to 20 minutes a piece. So if people watch your videos, say, for 3, 4, 5 minutes, that's going to give you more view time than if you put out an 8-minute video and they only watch it maybe 45 seconds or something like that. But it's going to give you more view time, and then you want to make sure that you have an interesting topic and you're not so boring. I went back and looked at some of my videos, and then I said, oh, to me, they're just, some of them are so boring. So I'm trying to do things that are more exciting, maybe, you know, I'm not as exciting as not that I think I'm exciting, because I'm just sharing my weight loss story, sharing tips, things that work for me, things that don't work for me, some of my recipes that I use, recipes I like, recipes that I just simply tried, and, going that route. And so, I don't know, I started dough dashing, so I started sharing that with everyone. And then when I was in Seattle, we went a lot of places. We traveled to a lot of different places in Washington. And it's a very, very scenic area. And so I was getting a lot of traction when I was doing that. When I was able to get out and exercise every day, or go walking, or, just sharing my life story, I was getting more traction there. But I don't know, I guess things change. Maybe anyhow, I've got some things that I need to work on. I just want people to know, I'm just a granny. I'm 69 years old. I do YouTube. I do YouTube because I enjoy doing YouTube. I enjoy sharing my story with others. I enjoy it. It gives me something to do. But now I want to make it a source of income for myself, because I see others doing it, and they're making great money here on YouTube by sharing their stories and just sharing their everyday life. And so, that's what I want to do also. If you're interested whatever your interests are, get on and start yourself a YouTube channel. I tell people that all the time. I say, get on here, share your weight loss story. Let people know what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Let them know about the different foods that you eat, the different problems that you have. And I have seen some people actually started sharing their weight loss stories, because I have encouraged them to, and I'm so glad for that. But then let me get back to this. Besides having that 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, once you get monetized, then you become part of the YouTube Partner Program, and you become part of the AdSense program. The ads is where you make your money. I noticed with the 2 checks that I have received, most of my money was made from the ads, you all. Most of the money was made from the ads, and from what I understand, these ads are placed in your videos. So your videos have to be a certain length in order to get those ads placed, and I believe they have to be 8 minutes long. And my, what I want to say, phone only lets me record sometimes 5 to 8 minutes before it just cuts off. I don't care how much room it has in there. That's what happens. But, I'm so happy to be monetized. And I just wanted to share that with you.